Welcome back to the video.
We're back.
We are going to dive into the magical Middle Earth. The magical land. Well, maybe not even Middle Earth. Maybe
not.
Across the seas of Middle Earth.
Yeah.
Maybe in Middle Earth.
Maybe a little bit in Middle Earth.
Maybe there'll be a little bit of sword fighting. And maybe some axe play. Maybe a little ringage.
Ringage? All the rings.
All the rings.
So I've got a question before we get into this trailer, which is the Rings of Power.
Yes.
Which just came out recently because, the Super Bowl yesterday, we got a lot of trailers. Were all the rings of power? Because I always thought that the one ring was the ring of power.
That it was the ring to rule them all.
Mm-hmm. But I thought it was referenced as the Ring of Power.
Yes and no. I mean, the people who had the rings were kind of the lords of the land. The kings.
Yeah.
So, in a sense, if a king had the ring, you're still a king. You might not be the one true king. You might not be the guy with all the power, but you are a king.
So they might be saying
elven lord. You're the
those with the rings.
Yeah, have power.
Have power.
Yeah,
maybe already pre-established power, or maybe they come into power eventually by wielding these rings.
Yeah, I don't think they yield much power. I could be wrong on that. I've never read the Silmarillion. I haven't read the whole thing. I know a crap ton about The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, about J.R.R. Tolkien, but I've never read the Silmarillion. So we'll see how they take it. But let's react to this trailer.
Yeah.
And get into it. Let's see what we see. Maybe some elves, some lords, some lassies.
Haven't you ever wondered?
Grime video.
What else is out there?
Oh, I know what's out there.
There's wonders in this world. Beyond our wandering. I can feel it.
For the king. A little bit of animation there. That's sick. I like the music. The music. Lord of the Rings.
Very cool. It feels like it's got the right look.
It's got a little bit of a Hobbit look to like the animation. It seemed like we didn't get a lot there. No. I know people are probably a little bit disappointed. It gets them hyped, but not a lot.
Right.
It seemed like there was a lot of elves, so it might be kind of more focusing on elves.
Yeah.
At least that's what they're showing us now. There might be some humans and like wizards, but not. It looks like it's a lot heavier elves.
Primarily elves. Yeah, because we're going back pretty far as the timeline goes. So elves played such a prominent role in the beginning, along with the names, the gods of the world.
Yeah, the Saurons.
Yeah, the Maiar and
yeah. We should have Joseph do this.
Yeah, Joe knows
he's got
all
the names
already.
He's got the names. He's that nerd.
Yeah, that nerd. But yeah, so it looks like it's going to be very elf heavy, which is cool.
The one elf character that we saw there, he grabs the arrow and then shoots it. I don't know how that character is going to be, but I like that character already. Just seeing that, not just because he's like this, because he's an elf. At least he's probably an elf. Maybe he's like, I don't know if there's like a spin-off elf,
Yeah.
But he's got the short hair. He doesn't have the long, almost the long-haired kind of Buddhist elf that we see in the Lord of the Rings.
Buddhists have short.
I know, yeah, but they're like so like reverend. They're like
I got what you're saying.
And he kind of looks more grungy.
He looks like short hair. He's been out fighting out in the woods for a little bit.
Yeah. He looks a little less elf than we see. More like he's still elf, but maybe like a different kind of elf than we've seen.
The elves in the Lord of the Rings are really established.
Mm.
You know, they have a ton of history and a ton of lore that they've built on because they live such long lives, and so we see what they're like. And these are early elves who are, you know, they're still establishing stuff. So I'm excited. I mean, we get some really cool images towards the end. We get whatever that is with that person in the fire. There's somebody in the fire that could be Sauron.
Could
Potentially be Sauron. We see somebody breaking a rock.
My prediction, it's going to open up like Lord of the Rings, the making of the ring. You know, there was 9 rings given to the. That's definitely not right, but there was 5 rings.
I think it's 9 to the men.
9 rings to the men and to the dwarf lords, and it's going to open up with that making the rings, and then it kind of tells from there. And them getting rings, I think that's what I'm predicting.
Before the ring of the one ring is made.
Before.
Okay.
And
so they think
then
these
later
are genuine gifts.
Yeah, later the ring we'll see the ring being made, the one ring. But I think that's later
maybe
because
we'll see like the one ring being made like at the end of the season.
Yeah, because I think or maybe not even this season, because it's more about the rings and that portion of it getting to Middle Earth more than just the one ring.
Right.
It is Lord of the Rings, but we've had that one ring story. Maybe we get a little bit of pre-lore.
I think you're thinking like the lore or the things that establish lore.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, tell us what you think down in the comments. Do you think they're going to introduce the One Ring in this series, maybe at the end of the series, maybe at the end of the season? Tell us what you guys think of the elves, the visuals, everything. Leave a like on the video and hit subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Well, smell you later.
Smell you later.